key to running different envelope sizes on the iJetColor 1175p is going to be to use the sidewalls to adjust to the width of the media. In this video, we will be running 9x12 envelopes, number 10 envelopes, and A7 envelopes to demonstrate this point. We will begin by running 9x12 envelopes. Start by taking a single piece of stock and then widening the sidewalls until they allow the envelope through. Make sure that there is a little bit of room on either side of the envelope so that it is able to freely fall when stacked. Once the two walls are adjusted, we will then turn our attention to the exit side of the feeder. You'll see that there is this black guide here, and this represents the back side of the envelope. We want it to be relatively close to the back wall of the alignment section, but not all the way snug. Once it is in place, load up some extra stock and start the blue belt. We will test feed these envelopes by hitting the manual feed knob. What we want to see is the envelopes feeding fluidly. As you can see here, the envelopes are feeding fluidly with no delays or double feeds. However, some delay may be introduced as you reach the bottom of the envelope stack. From here, we will move on to running a stack of number 10 envelopes. As before, take a single envelope, insert it between the walls, and widen the walls or narrow them until the envelope is accommodated with a small amount of room on either side. Push it forward and then adjust the backstop so that the envelope is just touching. Tighten the backstop in place and stack some more number 10s on top. Make sure that the number 10s fall forward somewhat and are fanned out from the bottom. This will ensure that they feed through once we start the belt. Right now, the walls are a little tight. I'm going to give them some extra room. Position this backstop so that it is a little ways in front of the alignment section backstop. Right about there. You want to let the acrylic balls do all the work. Once it is in place, start the belt and begin your test feed. The feeder is running too fast. The envelopes were beginning to bunch together. Turn down the speed of the feeder using the feed speed knob and try your test feed again. Ideally, we want about an inch between each and every envelope. A little too close still. Increase speed. And there we go, that's about an inch. We can see the envelopes are coming on slightly ajar and maybe a bit too far ahead. And there we go. The envelopes are exiting, having been fully justified towards the non-operator side. As a quick aside about the alignment bar here, the optimal arrangement for it is going to be so that there is a finger on both sides of your stock, and if the stock is sufficiently wide, a finger in the middle as well. If we take a look at this number 10 envelope, we can see that as it exits, there are 3 fingers across it, one on the operator side, the middle, and the non-operator side, with wheels placed in between. Depending on the width of your stock, it may be necessary to only use 2 fingers and 1 wheel, or even just 1 finger. From here, we will be moving on to printing these A7 envelopes. As before, insert the A7 into the feeder, move the backstop back so that it's just touching it, and then tighten up the sidewalls. Add a little room, and then go to the exit side and ensure that this is only just ahead of the back wall. Right about there. Do not worry about being too precise about the alignment back here, only that the envelope does not clip the side of the alignment section back wall and that it's able to make it into position by the time it exits. Now we will stack up some more A7s into the hopper. And we are ready for our manual feed. These envelopes are spaced a little wide apart. We could probably trim up that distance and get more throughput. Now that we have successfully test-fed the envelopes, we are ready to print.